Yo guys, welcome to ShayanGaming. The best way to improve at League is single player League of Legends. Now, what on earth am I talking about? Everyone knows League is a game where you play with complete strangers who try to kill each other using chat and then you end up losing a winnable game. But if you want to enjoy League of Legends and have fun and be relaxed and something you can do after a long day of work, then play single player League. How? Easy. Mute everyone immediately and champion select. Trust me, the whole gaming experience in League is completely different after this. No more people swearing as the first thing they say in chat when no one else has said a single thing yet. And no more situations in game where someone makes a mistake but instead of realizing it and improving, they just ping someone else's name who was nowhere even near, thus telling their whole teammates that they have no idea how to look at the map to see where their teammates are before they do an engage. Trust me, try it. It is so relaxing. It genuinely feels like you're playing a single player game and you can just relax. You can just focus on the game, on your farming, on getting pokes in, on watching the map. Where's everyone right now? Where's the enemy jungler? Are the enemies rotating bot or wherever your lane is? Is my support about to go in and kill themselves? Well, let me just ping them so that they don't go in, and if they die, you know what? We're both gonna die if we went in. I didn't go in, they went in, they died, but guess what? They can't spam ping me or do anything. I can just relax and realize that, hey, they probably shouldn't have gone in. But of course, it's up to you to figure out whether you could have made the play work if you did go in, because you're not going to have anyone flaming you to think about whether you should have gone in or not. But hey, flaming is not the best way to give feedback to other people, so by playing single player, you are really alone in trying to figure out if you did the right thing or not. But I've noticed that playing like this, my focus is so much more. Instead of every time, a teammate dies on the other side of the map, usually I'd be staring at chat like, oh my god, who's gonna say what now? Do I need to calm people down? Who do I need to calm down? And now it's like, okay, someone died, and I just need to focus on what I can do, which is, let me just keep focusing on my lane, try to win the lane, try to poke the enemy as much as I can, try to create pressure on them. And normally if there was an argument going on, I'd be distracted and I wouldn't be able to think of all these things, which are the key elements of the game that everyone needs to be thinking about at every second of the game. So given that you're playing a game where there's so much to think about, the last thing you want to do is look at chat to just, see who's trying to have beef with who. And I think like this, you can actually improve much faster, because let's say I haven't played League in a week or something, which to be honest is kind of what usually happens. When I come back to playing my first Summoner's Rift, I'm not immediately starting the game having all the 30 different things that you need to have on your mind at any point in time. I start maybe with 3 or 4. I'm like, okay, before I push this first minion, I need to figure out what's the matchup, where do I need to sit, what are the other enemy teammates' abilities, what are their ultimates, do I need to watch out for a Pantheon suddenly appearing out of nowhere on my lane. And then as I continue to play games, you start to think about all the other things you need to think about. For example, my top laner hasn't warded their bush, I don't know where the jungler is, the jungler might be ganking them, I need to ping them because, if they get ganked, sure, it's up to them to look at the map, but at the same time, I'm the one who's going to lose from the game by them getting killed. That's not going to help my win rate either, so it's up to me to think about that as well. Even though I'm bot in a 2v2 lane, having to be focused on farming, poking the ADC, not getting poked by the ADC, not getting poked by the enemy's support. There's just so much to think about in League, and just removing chat from it completely just makes it so much easier to think about all these things consistently, and that every game you play, you are just more focused on all of these things, and you can improve your ability to multitask all these multiple dimensions. Another key thing I realized by playing solo League is you can get so much information across just by using pings. I noticed this first in Valorant. Most people don't really use voice chat, although, you'll get some crazy games where people are playing music or whatever. It's pretty funny. But the voice comm stuff in Valorant, the spike is at B or something, or enemies at A, that's really useful information. And no one needs to type in chat to get that across. It's just automatic. And a lot of the pings in League kind of do that as well. If someone's about to make a play, because you can see, I'm an ADC, so let's say I can see my support walking up about to make a play, but I'm also seeing that River's not warded and we don't know where the jungler is. So I'll ping them saying don't go in. But I don't need to use chat for that. I can just ping, which is even faster, and then hopefully they back away. But that's one very easy way, just via pings, of preventing our team from dying. And then obviously when you can go in, you'll ping your ping. I mean, your ping need assistance and that you're going in. There's just so much you can do with pings. And honestly, if League completely removed chat, I don't know. I feel like maybe, I mean, it's strange to remove chat because you kind of want it there. But if maybe they had 1 month of the year where there was just completely no chat and just pings, and you couldn't like spam ping, which a lot of people like to do, then I think maybe some people would realize that League is actually enjoyable like that. And maybe the user base would grow. They'll actually have more people playing. And obviously, if you really want to chat with your friends, you know, there is the voice chat that you can do just with your parties. So you can always chat with your friends while playing. And that's kind of the best use of chat so far. I mean, you know, the amount of games I've played where people are using chat effectively is probably less than 1%. Most of the time, it's just to make a winnable game become unwinnable. Like, I really don't see there being a benefit. But the favorite time I do want to chat is when I'm with my friends, and there's voice chat for that. So maybe League should give it a go. There should be like 1 month of the year. It can have its own name. What's a good month for a name for it? I don't know, maybe like No Chat Jan? That kind of, you know, rhymes. Or Muted May. Let me know what thoughts you have on a fun name for a month that could be chatless or muted or any other words you can think of in the comments. I think this would be a really cool experiment for League to do. If they announce it as something that's temporary, I think a lot of people would be curious to see, hey, what is League like when there's no chat and it's just useful pings? It could be a game changer. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of games coming out. And if League really wants to compete with people's time for those games, or against those games, honestly, the chat is the worst thing. And I get it, it's not the chat, it's the people who are doing the chat. But at least like this, who knows? I wonder what would happen to their desires to flame if no one can chat. Maybe they stop flaming and they're like, you know, if I flame, no one can hear me, so I might as well just either just keep playing and just do my best. I mean, I don't know, that probably sounds really unrealistic. But hey, who knows? Let's do a science experiment, Rito. Well, let me know if you guys have tried this out or are planning to try it out and how you find it. And leave a like if you enjoyed this and want to see this be implemented, even if it's a week of the year. I mean, you know, we can start small. But let's try to get right to do this because I'm super curious. It could be a game changer. Well, thank you all for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you have not already. And see you in the next one. Adios.